In Consumer Corner, we take a look at trends and products creating a buzz here in China. On today's show, we'll discuss the regulatory policy on Chinese official car purchases and its famous domestic car brand, the red flag. The excessive consumption of official cars in China has been a focus among the public within the past 10 years. According to the statistics published by the National Bureau of Statistics, or NBS, the consumption of official cars nationwide is at least $32 billion annually, with 2 million cars in total, and has experienced an increase of over 20% every year, occupying over 30% of the social spending. Besides, most of the government officials are extremely fond of luxury cars with their official vehicle purchases. The Chinese Automotive Industry Association had showed that over 80% of China's official cars are luxury cars, such as Audi, Benz, and other big names. The astonishing purchasing power of the Chinese government in luxury cars has boomed Chinese luxury market since 2005, with a year-on-year increase of over 80%, and made it become the world's second largest luxury car market after America. Many Chinese people have called for the reformation of official car purchasing systems. The State Council has announced the reformation of official cars 10 years ago. No effective measures have been taken to solve this problem during this period. At the end of 2012, the Chinese government published a new strict policy on public fund spending, quickly cooling down the Chinese luxury car market, with its growth rate lowering from 80% to 8.76%. The Chinese government required the use of domestic brands as official cars for the purpose of reducing excessive consumption, as well as giving the domestic car brands a boost. Many domestic car brands believed that they were about to have a boom period following the new ordinance. However, one car company got a jump on the rest. The Red Flag, a famous Chinese car brand by virtue of its special political position, has been decided internally by Chinese government leaders to be the only choice of official car purchases. Its historical affiliation with Chairman Mao has given the Red Flag a special political position in China. It is known as the only noble car amongst the domestic car brands. However, it has been forced to shut down due to a lack of variety and obsolete technology during the 1980s. The new regulation in foreign luxury cars has given the Red Flag an excellent opportunity to revive. Chinese media reported that within the last 6 months, the Red Flag has already got more than 800 official purchase orders, while other domestic car brands haven't been so lucky. Its prices remain not much less than that of an Audi or a Mercedes-Benz at about $77,720 per car. Some analysts indicated that the regulation policy on official car purchases should be focused on providing a more balanced environment for the domestic car market rather than encouraging them as benign developments. An interesting tidbit about the car isn't entirely made in China. The Red Flag's engine is made by Toyota. Its gearbox is made by AISIN, a Japanese company. Mitsubishi makes its turbocharger, and only its frame is made in China. According to the statistics published by the First Automobile Group, they're already spending $1.7 billion on researching and reviving the Red Flag. The foreign-made components have proven the ironic achievement resulting from the $1.7 billion grant. Many people believe that once the Red Flag monopolizes the official car market, the domestic brands would have less development opportunities as they do now against foreign cars. Many netizens showed their opinions on the internet. One poster wrote on his microblog, quote, $1.7 billion research grant in cars? With all of its components being foreign-made parts? You must be kidding me. Please tell me that you're actually using this $1.7 billion to build the stealth fighter. While other posters believe that, quote, among the $1.7 billion research grant, $1.13 billion would definitely be embezzled by officials. Around $500 million must be spent on officials' catering, while the $80 million left would truly be used in researching and building the Red Flag cars. It's quite a typical Chinese way of doing scientific research. However, some netizens indicated that, quote, we do not care how much you spend on reviving the Red Flag. The only thing we care about is what exactly our money has brought to us. I do hope this $1.7 billion can bring China a domestic car brand which would be admired by everyone instead of bringing wealth to a certain group of people without improvements in revival. Some experts believe that the development of the domestic car brands in China would never be as easy as simply changing the Audi into the Red Flag. Instead, it needs a fair environment for them to compete and develop. After all, to revive the red flag is quite important for China, considering on the one side, it will help to increase the sales volumes in Chinese cars, while on the other hand, it will release China from the heavily relied on imported vehicles.